Quincy, I mean, him and Will and Tevin Campbell and all of that, people that's not from the 90s, those allegations was out there about Quincy.
Yeah.
When Tupac came to Hollywood, it was the whole he was asked by Quincy Jones to him in the.
She took me to Quincy Jones's house.
Jamie Foxx has never stopped dishing out some Hollywood tea lately. While many have long speculated Quincy Jones to be the gatekeeper of certain industry rituals, Foxx seems to have thrown another name into the mix, Oprah. Surprisingly, she appears to be higher up in the ritual hierarchy than Jones himself, and there are murmurs suggesting she might have orchestrated Foxx's vulnerability to Jones's advances. It's a dark twist, and this tale is far from over. Stay tuned for more revelations.
It's happened, and if the abuser is any good, he or she is going to make you feel like you're a part.
So Oprah and Quincy Jones, the esteemed influential figures in Hollywood, find themselves embroiled in serious allegations within the entertainment realm. Speculations swirl around possible connections to unsettling and mysterious rituals, casting doubt upon their previously pristine reputation. Adding to the intrigue are cryptic hints from Jamie Foxx, alluding to undisclosed facets of Quincy and Oprah's life. This unfolding narrative has the power to rock the pillars of Hollywood's elite, potentially unveiling long-concealed secrets that have lingered for years.
She took me to Quincy Jones's house. And
Quincy Jones, a pioneering music producer and iconic figure in entertainment, holds a significant place in Hollywood's rich tapestry, having emerged as one of its earliest moguls, renowned for his remarkable contributions, such as producing groundbreaking albums like Michael Jackson's Thriller, spearheading the historic charity anthem We Are the World, and guiding projects like the film The Color Purple and the TV hit The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Quincy has etched an enduring legacy in the entertainment landscape. His journey is punctuated by a trail of iconic albums and collaborations with the industry's biggest stars, solidifying his reputation as a revered and influential presence in entertainment history.
He's an external force to tell me who I am. You got to know who you are first. That's the most important thing. Because you figure out who you are, not let somebody.
Behind Quincy Jones' widely celebrated success lies a lesser-known and mysterious dimension that has sparked conspiracy theories for years. While many admire him for his remarkable accomplishments, a shadowy realm of controversies and rumors has followed him throughout his career, with voices like Jamie Foxx hinting at these enigmas. This dual portrayal of Quincy presents him as a figure of both admiration and intrigue within the ever-evolving landscape of the entertainment industry. Despite being confined to his sickbed, Jamie Foxx persists in revealing shocking truths about the hidden facets of Hollywood, as rumors swirl linking Quincy Jones to the role of a gatekeeper in dubious industry rituals. Fox has now reportedly implicated one of the most esteemed names in TV hosting. This unfolding narrative adds yet another layer of intrigue to the already intricate web of secrets surrounding Hollywood's inner workings.
Then I get a call from somebody. Hi, Jamie Foxx. This is Oprah. I'm like, who?
Yeah.
I'm like, what? What? Who's that? This is Oprah.
Fox's assertions point to Winfrey holding a significant role in the ritual hierarchy, possibly orchestrating circumstances that entangled him with Jones. This cryptic and shadowy narrative hints at the beginning of a captivating saga, potentially unveiling the hidden secrets lurking behind Hollywood's closed doors. While often lauded as an icon whenever her name is mentioned, there exists a lesser-known aspect of her persona that escapes the notice of many. Despite her visible engagement in discussions about national policies, there lies a deeper and more enigmatic dimension to the controversies surrounding the TV host.
A name appeared in the vapor above me. The only person who is a sure thing is Oprah Winfrey.
Jamie Foxx's recent revelation about the host's alleged involvement in facilitating his connection with Quincy Jones has ignited a social media firestorm. The implication that she may have effectively pimped him out to Jones has stunned many, yet the claim appears to hold considerable credibility. Jamie Foxx has long been a fixture in the entertainment industry, boasting an Oscar, a Grammy, and a best-selling memoir. However, in a recent interview with Scott Evans on Access Hollywood, Foxx hinted that his career trajectory might have veered in a different direction if it weren't for Oprah Winfrey's timely counsel.
Walk the right way, do the right thing, because we counting on you, because we never would have thought this would happen.
In 2005, Jamie Foxx received widespread acclaim for his remarkable portrayal of Ray Charles in the biopic Ray, a performance that earned him the prestigious Academy Award for Best Actor. However, amid the celebrations, Foxx found himself swept up in a whirlwind of relentless partying. It was during this tumultuous period that Oprah Winfrey unexpectedly reached out with a helping hand. Initially, Foxx believed her intervention stemmed from genuine concern for his well-being. Yet, unbeknownst to him, Winfrey harbored her own undisclosed agenda all along. She said, "You're blowing it," he said. She said, "I want to take you somewhere so you can understand the significance of what you're doing." Foxx said she took him to meet Sidney Poitier and Quincy Jones. While doing impressions of the two men, Foxx said that Jones told him to buckle down and that he was F everything else up with his antics. "You can do it, man! We're counting on you, baby," Foxx said as Jones. Not only this, Jamie was also allegedly warned by the people present there. Jamie recalled saying that they said, "From now on throughout your career, you are responsible for what you give and what you show." He said Poitier told him, "And I have done as best I can to sort of live up to that because it is very important." While an interaction of this nature might not raise an eyebrow with anyone else, the fact that it came from Quincy Jones appears to have sent shivers down Jamie Foxx's spine. And here's why. For anyone with even a passing interest in Hollywood, Quincy Jones needs no introduction. A legendary producer, musician, and songwriter, he's often hailed as the Black Godfather of the industry. Jones boasts an illustrious career, having produced for iconic artists like Frank Sinatra, Aretha Franklin, Rufus, and Chaka Khan, and most notably, Michael Jackson. However, his fame isn't solely tied to his musical prowess. For decades, Quincy Jones's persona has been a topic of intense speculation and discussion, creating a consistent buzz on the internet.
Let me tell you something. That means Quincy's gay. Quincy might be on, and let me tell you why I think this,
Unfounded speculation swirls around Quincy Jones, suggesting that he coerced individuals into same-sex relationships in exchange for furthering their careers in Hollywood. While a purported list of Quincy's alleged relationships is extensive, two names frequently mentioned in these rumors are Tupac and Will Smith. Long-standing rumors suggest that Jones compelled them into intimate encounters. The nature of this relationship with Quincy has been suggested to have had a significant impact on them, with insinuations that he attempted to influence their orientation.
I can't think of his name. Come on, man. Look what type of nigga you is. You gonna let these little geek ass white boys feel on you like that?
If you are able to recall correctly, remember the interview of Tupac in which he exposed Quincy Jones of his S3xually advances. In the interview, Tupac revealed that Quincy asked him if he could stick it in his backside. But guess what? The interview was mysteriously wiped out from the entire internet. Only someone as influential as Quincy is able to accomplish a feat like that. Since Tupac is not alive to confirm the audio, Quincy must have decided to clean his hands from his dirty actions. Even Napoleon seems to deny all these rumors. In an interview when Napoleon was confronted with the alleged relationship between Tupac and Quincy, he denied everything on spot and started defending Jones.
Research.
Yeah, I think these definitely, them rumors about Quincy Jones and all that crazy stuff about Pac was definitely rumors. Pac was about to marry his daughter.
But no matter how much they try to hide, fans still remember to this day each and every word of the Tupac interview. One person commented on it, "I heard the audio of Tupac saying that about Quincy with my own ears about 10 years ago. Quincy is or was the key holder to the black music industry. Anyone at the top level had gotten there by partaking in his parties." Dre. But this is not the first time Tupac expressed his frustration on Quincy about his nasty actions. Back in the day, in an interview, Tupac lashed out on a lot of associates and made some daring remarks about them.
Times in jail for a crime I didn't commit, while every other black person, whoever they was babies.
So was he referring to Quincy Jones for making people submit to his fetishes? It might be true since Tupac and Quincy got quite close during his career. Maybe Quincy took that as an opportunity and decided to make his move on Tupac. They were close to the point that before his death, Tupac was even considering leaving his signed label, Death Row Records, to join Quincy's label.
Remember that right here, I could have been doing something with a lot of curses in it, and I wouldn't have rhymed with online vibes to the last word. It'd have been a whole bunch of
Interestingly, Keisha Cole recently disclosed a compelling anecdote about the tragic night of Tupac's untimely death on an episode of Fat Joe's Instagram series. Prior to his unfortunate M in 1996, Tupac had reportedly expressed his intention to cut ties with Death Row Records and sign a deal with Quincy Jones Company, as revealed by Keisha Cole. During one of Fat Joe's Instagram live sessions, Cole shared her connection to Death Row Records through MC Hammer, where she encountered Tupac and Suge Knight, the co-founders members of the label. The stage was set for a significant encounter during the weekend of Mike Tyson's notorious Vegas fight, which tragically coincided with the night of Tupac's shooting. Not only Keisha Cole, but also Tupac's fiancée, Kidada Jones, and Cole's brother, a rapper from the Outlaws, became entangled in this tumultuous narrative while being in town. Cole recounted the intimate conversation she had with Tupac during those crucial moments. "He wanted to sign me to Quincy when he was with Kidada, Quincy's daughter," she revealed, her voice filled with emotion. "He was gonna leave Death Row and go to sign with Quincy. He wanted me to go over there because he said that Death Row was not the place for kids." On the day Tupac met his untimely end, he publicly announced his decision to sever ties with Death Row in favor of joining Quincy Jones's label. He had even invited Keisha Cole to accompany him on this significant transition. Unfortunately, it was on that very day in Las Vegas when Tupac was tragically shot.
But I ain't gonna do that for the kids out there, so I changed. But I'm online. So imagine it was a rap on the back of that.
Nevertheless, several months before his tragic passing, reports surfaced that Tupac had entered into a relationship with Kidada Jones, the daughter of Quincy Jones. Rumors circulated that this connection was, in part, a response to Tupac's perception of advances from the music mogul. The inception of Kidada Jones and Tupac Shakur's romance was anything but ordinary, marked by a series of unexpected twists and turns that eventually unfolded into an unforeseen love story. Initially appearing as a union driven by a desire to defy Quincy Jones, Kidada's father, over time, a deeper and more genuine connection would emerge between Tupac and Kidada.
He said all this kind of not very nice stuff about my dad and mixed families and mixed kids and how it's messy.
The foundation of Tupac Shakur and Kidada Jones' bond can be traced back to a contentious interview where Tupac openly criticized Quincy Jones for his romantic involvements, particularly focusing on his interracial relationships and the mixed-race children that resulted from them. In blunt and provocative language, Shakur had been quoted as saying, "All he Quincy does is stick his D in white bees and make F-up kids." This outspoken critique set the stage for a complex dynamic between Tupac and Quincy, eventually leading to Tupac's relationship with Kidada. Tupac's provocative remarks sent shockwaves through the media, casting a cloud over Quincy Jones' personal life and sparking a heated debate. Reacting to Tupac's incendiary comments, Kidada's sister, Rashida Jones, entered the fray. In a scathing article, she scrutinized Shakur's moral stance, chastising him for his apparent disrespect towards a legendary figure like Quincy Jones. The familial connection between Rashida and her father ran deep, and her staunch defense of him remained resolute. However, destiny had its own peculiar way of unfolding, orchestrating unexpected encounters. Several months later, Kidada Jones and Tupac found themselves serendipitously in the same nightclub, their paths intersecting in a twist of fate. Tupac, seemingly oblivious to the woman standing before him, approached Kidada with a clear intention: to offer an apology for his earlier disparaging comments about her parents. As they conversed, a remarkable transformation began to occur. Kidada Jones found herself inexplicably drawn to Tupac, her initial reservations melting away in the face of his charm and sincerity. Reflecting on the moment, she recalled, "He, Shakur, was apologizing about the article he wrote about my parents, and inside I'm just like, oh my God, he is so cute." In that serendipitous moment, a spark of attraction ignited, leading to the birth of a unique connection. Their transition from acquaintances to fast friends was swift, gracefully navigating the intricate path of newfound camaraderie. However, this budding connection did not escape the notice of Quincy Jones, Kidada's father. His reaction was far from warm and welcoming. Protective of his daughter's well-being, Quincy Jones issued a stern warning. He made it abundantly clear that while Kidada was free to make her own choices in matters of the heart, there was one exception he vehemently opposed: Tupac Shakur. "You know you can date whoever you want, but you will not bring Tupac to my house. That's one rapper you will not be dating," Quincy Jones cautioned her. Yet, as they say, the heart knows no boundaries, and the connection between Kidada Jones and Tupac Shakur defied both expectations and parental warnings. What initially appeared as a relationship fueled by defiance and retaliation soon revealed itself as a genuine and profound love story. However, despite the love they professed for each other, certain events following Tupac's tragic passing have led many fans to question Kidada's feelings for the rapper.
Tupac said, "I have a few things to talk to you about." And my dad was like, "I have a few things to talk to you about too."
On the tragic night of September 7th, 1996, at the tender age of 25, the beloved American rapper encountered an unforeseen destiny as he fell victim to a drive-by shooting that ultimately took his life. This chilling incident unfolded at the intersection of East Flamingo Road and Covell Lane, where Tupac's vehicle suddenly stopped at a red light.
It's a that shocked the world of music. 25-year-old Tupac Shakur shot 4 times inside this BMW in this intersection near the Las Vegas Strip in September 1996.
Kidada undeniably played a pivotal role in catapulting Tupac into the fashion and modeling sphere. She was the driving force behind deals that led them even to Italy, where she not only supported Tupac, but also walked the runway with him in a Versace show. However, perhaps the most startling revelation emerged when Reggie disclosed that during Tupac's hospitalization, Kidada had fabricated a claim about being pregnant.
She even said she was pregnant by him, when he was in the hospital. And we knew that wasn't factual, but she was claiming to be pregnant at the time.
Numerous reports have also suggested that Quincy's daughter, Kidada, was purportedly instrumental in forging a closer connection between Tupac and her father, which inevitably gave rise to speculations regarding their relationship. Kidada's frequent presence alongside Tupac and her active role in arranging meetings between him and her father contributed to rumors that Tupac and Quincy might have been romantically involved. The public has kept its eyes on the matter from the very beginning. One person wrote, "There was audio where Tupac did say that Quincy asked him to do him in the ass. The issue is that when Tupac signed with Death Row while in jail, he as well signed with Baphomet Illuminati. And when someone from that secret society asks how to do them, and that's one thing, but calling them out on it is breaking the oath, and you are pretty much marked for death." Another commented, "OMG makes sense. Quincy started the S-rings. I don't think he was interested in Rashida the way she might have been into him. Opposites attract, but I don't see it in this case with those two. Great work, I'm a new subscriber now." The speculation surrounding Quincy Jones and his alleged involvement in coercing men into inappropriate relationships to enhance their careers in Hollywood has been a scandalous topic of discussion for years. The list of rumored hookups involving Quincy seems extensive, but Will Smith has consistently stood against such claims.
Quincy, Will and Tevin Campbell and all of that, people that's not from the 90s, those allegations was out there about Quincy.
However, people believe that Will is also influenced by Quincy. There are circulating claims that Jada and Will have been organizing unconventional gatherings at their residence, involving much younger men. Jaguar Wright even went on to divulge sensitive information, suggesting that she has witnessed young men leaving their premises in a state of astonishment. Contrary to the perception of Will Smith merely being a typical father expressing affection by giving his son Jaden Smith a gentle peck on the cheek, their dynamic transcends conventional norms. The duo's displays of affection have extended to a level that goes beyond the ordinary. On various occasions, Will has been observed planting kisses on Jaden's lips. While some might readily dismiss it as innocent paternal love, there are those who are beginning to raise questioning eyebrows. Speculations have arisen, suggesting that these actions might signify more complex undertones beyond just affectionate bonding.
That shit we saw on Red Table Talk, that was G rated. That was G rated.
What I will say that I do know about the Smiths.
The public reaction to Will Smith's affectionate behavior even prompted discomfort among his fans. Many individuals criticized him for seemingly making his son, Jaden, uneasy by frequently planting kisses on his lips. Despite the growing scrutiny, Will consistently refuted any insinuations of impropriety, maintaining his denial of any discomfort caused to Jaden by these gestures. Delving into the origins of these extraordinary and unorthodox events, it seems that Will might have drawn inspiration from none other than the revered maestro, Quincy Jones. This iconic music producer and musician boasts a storied career spanning decades, during which he has been privy to a myriad of experiences within the industry. Remarkably, he has not hesitated to unveil the hidden aspects and missteps of several celebrity associates. Following Quincy Jones' contentious statements, a prominent YouTuber raised their voice, alleging that Quincy himself identifies as BS. Expressing strong disapproval of Quincy's inappropriate comments, the YouTuber pondered whether he was an appropriate individual to divulge anyone else's gender inclinations, given the nature of his own revelations.
Quincy Jones, if you always tell the truth, well, tell me this. Are you bisexual?
However, the saga doesn't conclude there. The YouTuber took their stance a step further, asserting that they possessed a friend with connections in Hollywood, some of which involved interactions with none other than Quincy Jones himself.
To have a friend who is really attractive and gay, guess what? You learn a lot of things about the men in Hollywood.
Reports have emerged alleging that Quincy had engaged in a series of intimate liaisons with individuals, even when he was 70 years old. These allegations insinuate that Quincy had kept his interest in the same gender hidden for many years and might have held a role as a guardian of sorts for gay men within the realm of the entertainment industry.
Have you ever had sex with a man multiple times.
Quincy Jones, celebrated for his pivotal role in shaping the trajectories of several black artists' careers, has also been the subject of allegations linking him to various cults and groups, as claimed by conspiracy theorist Professor Griff. Griff accused Quincy of involvement in Hollywood S-rings.
It was the homo ritual. This is where the homo came out against it, but I didn't mind. I wasn't talking about homo. I'm saying there's a homo ritual that they go through.
Rumors have circulated for a long time, suggesting that Jones compelled them to engage in intimate relations with him. This complex and ambiguous relationship with Quincy had a significant impact on them, with claims that he attempted to influence their gender identity, mirroring his own.
It's hard to understand the level of human cruelty.
Although it is not proven, many reports suggest that he used his influence to coerce men into same-sex relationships, promising fame and fortune in return. The scandalous nature of these allegations may raise eyebrows, but the extent of Quincy's romantic entanglements appears boundless. Over the years, there have been whispers and speculations about Quincy's alleged manipulation of Will, purportedly pressuring him into intimate encounters. The blurred lines of his relationship with Quincy had a profound impact on Will, as he found himself caught in the storm of Quincy's efforts to mold him in his own image.
One of the most brutal aspects of human history.
Right.
You know, it was something that was.
Not only this, it was also rumored that Quincy had some inappropriate relationships with Tevin Campbell too. However, it was denied by Tevin himself, as he said, "Now I'm trending, folks will really say some disgusting things. Tevin was molested by Quincy. GTFOH with the devil." And while Tevin Campbell's name came up during the interview, with Quincy singing his praises, the former teen star took to Twitter on Thursday to clear up any misconceptions about his relationship with the music mogul. Apparently, there have been rumors circling on and off for years that Quincy molested Tevin when he was a teenager. However, the Can We Talk singer is clear. That just never happened. "Now I'm trending. Folks will really say some disgusting things. Tevin was molested by Quincy," Tevin wrote along with laughing emojis. Suspicions about Tevin Campbell's S began ages ago, dating back to the beginning of his career when he was 12. For years, he remained tight-lipped about his S, denying allegations that he was gay, which may have been fueled by rumors that his mentor, Quincy Jones, S, assaulted him as a teenager, allegations Campbell has repeatedly denied. However, many suggest that it may be due to pressure.
I love my fans, but what they think about me and my is of no importance to me. Yeah. Like, you support me, that's cool. When we can get to the place in society, especially black folks.
Campbell has spoken about his S rarely, but in a 2003 interview with Sister to Sister magazine, he suggested he has a try-S attitude towards S, maintaining that he wasn't gay. He stated, "I'm not gay, but there are a lot of different things that I do like S. Being in the business, you are introduced to a lot of different things. I'm not gay, but I'm a freak, and I think a lot of people know what a freak is." Despite occasional mentions, speculations flared up again earlier this year when he tweeted and then deleted "Tevin is," with a rainbow flag and emoji with sunglasses. Despite this tweet and delete, he responded saying, "I'll live." When someone suggested he may soon be banned from Florida, the tweet is still up. Since then, he has had the rainbow flag emoji along with an eagle in his Twitter bio, suggesting he is a member of the LGBTQ+ community. During a podcast with People, Campbell shared that being cast as Seaweed J. Stubbs in the Broadway musical Hairspray helped him truly find himself. Being around people who were like me, LGBTQ+ people that were living normal lives and had partners, I had never seen that, he said. That was a great time in my life. After that, Tevin shared a throwback photo with the television icon Oprah. In the photo, a young Campbell cheesily grinned beside a smiling Oprah dressed in all black. Likewise, Oprah has come to the defense of Jones, who has been a large part of her life when she was just starting out. According to the TV host, Quincy Jones was responsible for discovering her for The Color Purple, something that has been pivotal for her career. Oprah and Quincy have been friends for decades and will remain that way. No interview will change the fact that no matter what happens, Oprah will always have Quincy's back. I have nothing bad to say about him. And that is why people believe that Quincy and TV host has some connections in gay rituals and many other things such as tea. And if he did all of this to Tupac, do you really think Jamie Foxx would have been an exception? People believe that it's pretty unlikely, which is why the actor has seemingly chosen to expose was both Quincy and the host. One person wrote, "Finally, someone asking the question I'm asking myself. They say everywhere Jamie outed Quincy and Oprah, but they never show how or what he said." Another one added, "This is what Hollywood has been about since it was established." Of course it's true. It's been the worst kept secret in the world for several decades. People just get starstruck and will abandon all common sense and integrity to get fame. One more person added, "This is a drop in the bucket of what goes on in Hollywood, the music industry, and the government. It's bad. The government is much worse. It took me weeks to get over what I've seen, especially with regard to children. It is all coming out now." No doubt, Quincy and Oprah have carved a special place in the entertainment industry. However, numerous accusations surfaced, alleging their involvement in various controversial activities, particularly suggesting ties to alleged gay rituals deemed unfavorable by many. Jamie's recent revelations have only intensified these rumors. It appears that Quincy and Oprah's career may be facing renewed challenges. With that, this is the end of the video. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.